Well, hello everyone, I am Fracture and this is Let's Play Two Worlds 2 on the PC. So, we just finished progressing what I think is the main quest. We've been given instructions on getting to this tower, so we might just do that in this video. I haven't quite decided yet. Maybe we'll also go and clean up some of the other side quests that we have going. But before I get too far in, one of my watchers, his name is, I wrote it down. Where did I write it down? I wrote it down right there. Dervik1 tells me that gems can be combined if they're exactly the same size, and he thought perhaps also exactly the same type. So if I had two fire gems, when I right click on them, I would get a combined gem menu item. So that's why it wasn't working. Not very clear in the UI, but I suppose if I had read the instructions, I'd probably have known that. Anyway, thanks Dervik1. It solves a mystery. And I don't know what the odds of getting two identical crystals are. It seems like they're rare enough as it is, so oh well. At least it's not a separate skill that you're leveling up. The points that I put into that skill actually primarily revolve around using the gems. Although as a side effect you can combine them. See, level 3 stones can be combined, but items can be upgraded with level 4 stones. So that's the primary reason you want to put points in that, is so that you can actually use the stones. Okay. And it looks like one more point. No. Well, if I ever find a level 5 stone, some more points will go in there. What have I actually done here? Increase range damage 528. Health by 1,000. Okay, so let's take a quick look at the quests, outstanding quests. Oh, that one actually has... That might be worth doing. I didn't realize. I thought this quest was... Oh, it's this one. I should speak to him generically if I find anything, whatever that might mean. But there is this traitor quest. Captain suspects one of his men of treason. Asked me to sniff out this traitor and silence him. So perhaps we'll do that before we head off into the tower. And I'm just realizing this is Chapter 1, Steps to the Tower. How big is this game? Anyway, so yeah, let's do that. I feel a cough coming on. Excuse me for a second. Let's head on over here and see if we can silence this guy. It's kind of steering away from, I'd rather not be an evil guy, but it's not bothering me that much. I know when I played KOTOR, I tried to play it as an evil character once, and it was just so much against my personal... I don't know, it bothered me to play the evil guy. It actually, I didn't like doing it. In this game, not so much. I don't mind killing the occasional guy for a few gold. Maybe I'm getting jaded. So let's head down there, and I think the closest was this one, and I think it's very close. So along here somewhere is the traitor is inside this building, clearly. Solid lock. 1, 2, if you're wondering, I'm just kind of mapping out the tumblers because I've goofed like that before. So we got 1, around 2, 3, 4, 5, okay. I've lost it. Where is it? There it is. Wow, those extra points I put in lockpick help immeasurably. So I wonder if I get the opportunity to talk to this guy or if he immediately attacks. We'll find out soon enough. I'm gonna risk putting my bow away and chatting with the guy.
Can I do something for you?
We need to have a talk.
Is something the matter? Have we met?
I have it on good authority that you've been undermining the captain's efforts.
Undermine? What? Wait, who did you hear this from?
The captain himself.
You... You've got to be kidding me.
Am I missing something? Is this a joke to you?
Yeah, I mean, no. Well, not you, sir. It seems I'm being punished for seeing something I shouldn't have.
And what would that be?
Let's just say it's something that the captain doesn't want anyone else to know.
He's
Trade
fond
routes?
of sheep.
Strategies?
That'd probably be less awkward. How can I put this delicately? Let's say that as a leader, the captain is a bit more queen than king.
You're telling me the captain is... And you know his secret?
The camp has its secrets, but this isn't one of them.
I don't know what to say.
I wouldn't say anything at all. Especially the fact that it's well known. I think he's embarrassed. He tends to overcompensate. Not that I need to tell you, just listen to him talk. Oh, his stories. I think he's afraid that we'd abandon him if we knew the truth, or that he'd lose his ability to strike fear in the hearts of men. At least, not the way he hopes to.
Then what should I tell him? If he finds you?
Oh, he does this from time to time. He'll cool down eventually. I haven't seen my family in months. At least they'll actually be happy to see I'm still alive.
Good idea.
Thanks for not, well, going through with whatever you had planned. I'm probably better off not knowing.
Okay. Back to camp. That was an easy quest. Now, was there a portal near the camp? I've forgotten. And is this the camp here? No, that's the cave. Although the last we saw of the captain, he was in that cave. I wonder if we have to go to that cave to... Well, back to the quest book. Yeah, looks like he's still in the cave. Okay. That's actually kind of handy because the directions they gave me to the tower were from this cave. Where is the cave? Oh, around here. There it is. Maybe I shouldn't sneak up from behind. And we're coming from the front.
Did you find him?
I found him.
You didn't. God. I should have handled this myself.
Relax. He's still alive. But I don't think you'll see him wandering around the camp anytime soon.
Normally I don't reward men that can't follow orders. But you've earned this.
Bend over. Oh no, just some gold. Cool. Thank you. I think we will follow the main quest line now. Go and find this other cave that leads to the tower. If I'm going to find out who's been causing the murders in the city, I'm going to have to agree to the Mirage's position. That's tempting to do as well. Because it's kind of the primary... Yeah, okay. As I said, this is kind of leading me down the wrong way, because I think they're going to have me kill people. And I kind of don't want to do that, but what the heck. Let's go and see what this is all about. I thought I had to kill that other guy, and it let me just let him go, so. So there's the tower, Hatmandor. Okay. Conveniently located as well. I think I want to actually go around the corner. We've been here before. I remember this basket jail thing they have set up here. Oh, yeah, it's this place. Oh, okay. Duh. Yeah, we just gotta go and agree.
I'm pleased that you've reconsidered.
So I can still say go away. Okay, I'll do it.
I'll do it.
Good. You should begin with Zask, the only remaining Durham loyalist left by both our target and our employer.
Why was he spared?
Mr. Mirage wisely assumed that if Durham's son returned to the city, he'd contact Zask. He's been monitored ever since, yet our assumption now seems flawed.
Then why bother?
We're simply interested in knowing if we missed something, so it is part of your task to discover this before our situation escalates. This is espionage, not an interrogation. Convince him to trust you. He owns a small workshop in Chesnadar. I pray that Basil hasn't overestimated your skill set regarding this matter. Best of luck.
Tell me more about the boy.
He had dark hair. His name was Daniel, though time has a way of rendering such trivial information even less relevant.
Tell me about Zask.
His appearance betrays his age in a least ideal fashion. While he's quite old, he appears ancient. He crafts armor and weapons from his workshop in Chesnadar. While we ironically make the occasional purchase from him, he's been reduced to filling large orders for the Empire. Not exactly ideal work for one who considers themselves an artisan.
It seems I have work to do.
It seems you do indeed.
All right, so let's do exactly that. Let's go find Zask. Should seek out Zask, the only associate. Da 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 da. Okay, and he's not too inconveniently located either. Kind of hard to see. I think he's around here. Nope, he's not. Okay, let's not look at this screen. Let's look at this screen. Okay, so it's probably quicker coming around this way, but let's see if we can cross over. Got to get into this area. Notoriously difficult to do. And that's to a, yeah, okay. Well, let's see if we can get around. It's gonna have to be these stairs. Kind of takes us out of our way. Okay, this looks like we're getting close. I don't think I've seen this vendor before. Let's see what he's got since we're here. Oh, and it's
Hi
him.
there. Can I help you?
I was just admiring your merchandise. Is this all your work?
It is. Interested in anything in particular?
Actually, I'm job hunting at the moment.
Well, I'm not sure I can help you there. I usually only work with close friends. Family. I'm sure you understand.
But you do need someone.
I
Please. I'm new in town. I work hard, but if I hear the same thing from everyone else in town...
Well, actually, there is something. I've got a special order coming up, but I ran out of dragon scales.
I thought dragons were extinct.
For the most part, they are. Hell, I haven't seen one in over a decade. But back when they commanded land and sky, several factions of dragon slayers were founded. Of course, now they're gone. But I recently came across one of their old hideouts. I wasn't able to search it. It was infested with something nasty, and... well, I'm not as fit as I used to be. Go there and see if you can find any dragon scales. Bring them back, and I'll make it worth your while.
Okay. Yeah, don't mind me. What do you need dragon scales for? Dragon scale armor. What can you tell me about the tower? Alright. How many dragon scales do you need?
So how many scales do you need?
I guess 5 should suffice for the time being.
5,200.
Take this key. I put a lock on the hideout, just in case someone came across it before I had a chance to give it a proper look over. A simple precaution.
Sure, let's head on over to the hideout. How far away is it? Oh, quite a distance. Let's see what's closer. That one's not bad. Actually, either of these. I'm familiar with the Queen's Crossroads mostly, so... And the flag is kind of in an odd location on my map. Was I misled? No, just not very smart. Okay, so I have to go around the other way. Okay. So somewhere around here, there should be a passage. Here we go. Something to loot.
Worth it.
Whee. One of the downsides of having loot and jump on the same key, I guess. Whee! I looted! Whee! So he put a key on a cave. Neat. Oh, sorry. Keen. More giant scorpions, or scorpii.
This should be fun.
Not necessarily. These things tend to be...
That's rich.
Oh, right. I was going to check my alchemy to see what benefit those pincers and the stingers have. I imagine I can make some sort of poison, but... Ah, here's where he put the lock. I'm really quite impressed at how different each of the dungeons looks that we've come into so far. I imagine they'll start to overlap at some point, but they've really had quite a different appearance. Like, this feels a bit like a sewer. I haven't looked, but I wonder if you can actually turn off the warning for enemies. I don't think I would, but some games let you do that, turn off some of the features to make it a little more challenging. Oh, brother. Okay. Let's say I'm not used to it going so slowly. Ah, okay, there we are. Number 1. I see you.
It's me. That's rich.
Now, I wonder if I can actually go down there. No, no shimmer. This is actually quite complicated.
Bet you're glad you met me.
That sounds weird in my headphones, like his voice is coming from quite a distance away. Very unusual. Okay, let me take a look at the map so I get a feel of the whole area, because it looks like it's going to be one of those ones where we kind of have to search fairly carefully. Okay, yeah, it doesn't look too bad. I think I can remember much of it. And I'm guessing, whoops, I'm guessing it's a multi-level. Like, this looks like it might be, oh, well, I don't know. So let's see, we'll start this way, because I think this led to a dead end. And no, there we are.
Warned you.
Yeah!
I've got to pay more attention. It does tell you when you highlight the enemies what they're particularly immune to. And at some point, I probably should end up having several bows with, you know, a fire bow, a poison bow, lightning bow, that sort of thing. Because I'm guessing, yeah, this is either a pub or some kind of trap or something. It doesn't look like a great place to be. I'm guessing at some point I will need to choose a bow that they're not particularly immune to. This really looks like it's going to roll up and not be here when I get back or something. Something worth looting over there. Oh man, I remember the days when this kind of an effect, well, you couldn't have this kind of an effect. Just computer power. And it used to look really cheesy, like little cloud sprites floating around. Now it essentially is fog. It looks and acts like fog. It's pretty amazing. Advanced, okay. 1, 2, I think I'll let it go around 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Better be worth it.
Yeah, it's got some nice stuff. What? Oh, it's a bomb. And there's a shelf over there with some stuff worth looting. Doesn't appear to be anything up here. Some sort of torture device. Or actually, sometimes my neck really bothers me, and it looks like that actually might help. Maybe I should see if I can get one of those. I'd maybe hang it the other way up, because it looks like I would have to put my feet there so that was massaging my neck. Is that weird? Yeah, well, you should be used to that sort of thing by now. Okay, and there's another chest up there. I'm guessing it's not going to be an easy one. And what do we have here? Humbling Blow, skill book.
Looks useful.
Oh, it sounds like the captain would like that one. Solid lock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 this time. Okay, so we need 3 more. Yeah, I did that math in my head just like that. Well, okay, I paused the video and went and got a calculator, but hopefully that doesn't show. Now that I'm turned around, I need to figure out where I'm next. Okay, yeah, I haven't finished checking this area out. What was that? Something flashed. That's weird. When I ran past here, I got some kind of message. There it is again. Oh, you know what it is. There's probably a creature down that pit.
This should be fun.
Flee, flee, flee. Get a little distance on these guys.
Stay down.
Okay, now, as I recall, this area there's a loop. Is that right? Okay, so I can kind of go either way. And I think I'll go this way and then remember that there's like a double section there. Ah, there. It tells you what your chance of success on an auto lockpick is. And it's 30%, which is pretty awful for a lock of this simplicity. Nothing else? Nope. Boy, building code. Not enforced around here. You're not supposed to have doors opening into a hallway. There's one of those flashing messages again. Okay, not sure. Scusi.
Stay down.
Oop, hello. You're closer than I was like. Oh, well. Yeah, okay. Run away a little bit here.
Yeah!
You got a little overexcited there, swinging at nothing. Come on, I know you're there. Where are you going? Oh, he's going the long way around.
Yeah!
So I don't know if that means there's going to be a guy sneaking up behind me. I couldn't tell if that was 2 of them. One went one way, one went the other. Okay, so here's our double loop. I don't see anything down there. And I'm not sure if this is actually something we can... No. Ah! Any point to this? Ooh, neat. Okay, now check the map again and see what we have left. So we did this loop, and I think this whole section we haven't touched yet. So I want to do a right turn and head down here. Auto-saving. Is that good? And I saw one of those mysterious messages again, just flashed up on the screen. Like the game knows something I don't.
There always seems to be a few more you can kill.
Oh, true. Sweet, there's a globe in there.
Stay down.
Oh, my inventory's full. Time to dismantle some things. Where did he find me? Oh, Necrous Bone Marrow. Okay. And I don't really need one of these. Can only be used once. Oh no, actually I remember this. The eye itself can be used indefinitely, but the spell that's attached to it, let's see, which one is this? Magic Missile, damage 2000. That's what can only be used once, and I'm not sure if it destroys the eye itself or the eye just loses that effect. I almost never use these eyes, although I seem to be collecting them. Maybe later that'll be useful. Boss battles, send one of these in ahead and do 2000 damage. That's pretty nice. Well, let's hit my inventory, dismantle a few things. Like a shield or two, maybe. And unfortunately, all these give you is wood. Well, they give you wood if you really like shields. And we got two of these. Are these identical? 14, 8. Yeah, they are. Still haven't decided. I really don't see myself wearing this. It's just contrary to my kind of role-playing. And yeah, let's just get rid of a bunch of these. These are just all the swords I pulled off the skellies, I think. Ooh, that's impressive looking. Oh, it's a staff too. I thought it was an axe. Impressive. Bye. Ah, and look at that. So, what was I did right? Dervik 1. Hey, look at that. You were right. So when you get two identical damage crystals, that's a type of champagne. When you get two identical damage crystals, they stack. And look at that. We've got the crafting icon. So, there we go. And is this any good? It goes further. No, it goes faster than the arrows I have, but considerably less powerful. So we'll dismantle those. We don't need this. And let's stack these. Right mouse, join. I've never seen that icon before. Fairy damage? What the heck is that supposed to be? Well, let's see if we can put it in the bow. Looks like we're going to have to take out one of the damage crystals. And I also notice, you notice this is, you notice? This is 35 damage, lightning, and this is 50 damage, lightning. But the bow only gets an additional 56. So I don't know if that's because you're putting two gems of the same type. They don't perfectly stack. They seem to stack slightly. So this is 35 and this is 50. So let's remove that and see if we can... Where was that other damage? So there's the damage crystal. I want to... Here we go. So damage, damage. I can't tell how it chooses which crystals you're allowed to put in. Oh, hang on. It might have something to, maybe that's what that is. You see, I've got 18 plus 11 star. And then when you look at these crystals, well, no, that doesn't add up anywhere near. I have no idea. But let's put that on there. And then, yeah, all the other damage crystals disappear. I do not know. See, but if I put this one in, I still have this one. I guess it's because it's the same damage type. That's probably it. You can't mix damage. So if you have a lightning bow, it's a lightning bow. So that's 50 lightning. And it's 33 damage. Okay. Boy, I don't know what the math is going on behind the scenes here. And I just unequipped it. Let's put that other damage crystal in there. Okay, whatever. Completely confusing me. And I think we already determined we can't put damage. Okay. And I also assume I can't put damage in these. That doesn't really make sense that you could put damage. No, you can put skills. And now I have this other decision to make. Do I forego all the effort I put into this and wear this armor? I like the fact that I have a gem slot, so I think I'm going to keep it. See, this doesn't have a gem slot either, even though it's quite a bit better than the armor I'm wearing. I seem to have stumbled across the armor that I'm using. I've stumbled across gem slots, and at the time I wasn't looking for it. Cool. Okay, well, let's upgrade something. These boots again seem to be the default. And yeah, no need to upgrade this hat. Okay. Well, sorry that took so long. This actually looks like it could be interesting. I have room for him now. Very cool. And whoops, hello. How about I draw out my bow and I run away like a little girl.
Stay down.
And yeah, this guy, these skeletons, I was looking. They do have a bit of an immunity to lightning, so this bow isn't the best choice. At least the way I've set it up. A master lock. This is the strongest lock you can get, I think. 1, 2, 3. Well, let's just try it. 1, 2, 3. Shit. 3, 4, 5, 6. It's too bad it doesn't let you use a bow. I can see kind of why, game-wise. Imagine that blowing around in the wind while you're trying to use a bow. But it'd be neat to add that to my armor. Oh, and somebody also made a comment I should sell all my magic stuff because I'm not using it. Yeah, I suppose, kinda. Like, I've got a lot. And I think these sell quite well. But I can't be bothered. They don't take up any weight. At least, not enough that I've even noticed. I can carry quite a bit. But it's also kind of banking it. If I suddenly need cash, I could sell a shitload of this stuff and make some cash, I suppose. Otherwise, who really cares? It's just slots. It's like all these. I could get rid of all these and make some money. These actually sell really well. But until I need the cash, it's not doing me any harm sitting in there. So that does it for scales, but we're not really done this dungeon, I don't think. That's really quite cool. Color me impressed. I now want something like that for my living room. Maybe on a smaller scale, unless it opened up into something. I've seen those. You can get these giant globes and you open them up and there's like a drinks cabinet inside or something like that. And I saw one of those flashing messages again. There, see? Necris. And I saw the pointer. It was above me, so... Here's the weird... Oh, I see. Cool. Okay, nothing back there. And we're just heading back up.
Let's get this over with. Good.
Okay, so we just follow this around. I know you're there. Come on, my arm's getting tired.
Ha!
And what? Oh, yeah, there's something. Master lock. 1, 2, 3. So the locks that look very easy to pick, it has a lot to do with the placement of those random tumblers. If they're placed just nicely for you, so you don't have to click really fast, they're very easy to pick. Because the first time you come across the gap, you can click on it instead of waiting for your lockpick to go all the way around. And this appears to be the way I came in. Now this whole quest too was just to curry the favor of this guy, wasn't it? At some point we're gonna turn bad and, I don't know, have to kill him or something. I haven't been following along that closely. See if I remember where he was. I do remember we had to walk well out of the way.
What are you doing?
It's called lag, sorry. Oh, there he is.
Got my scales already?
Here you go. Just as we agreed.
You did great. The scales are quite big, so I may be able to make something extra for you. But first, I've got another job for you. I'm running a bit behind on an order for the city guard. They were supposed to receive these swords yesterday, but I'm just now finished. Mind running them over? Well, not run. The payment should be 300 auras for each, but tell them I'll drop the price to say 1,300 for all 5.
Consider it done.
I work for Scale. Okay, I think we'll wrap up this video after I deliver these. Where am I delivering them to? Okay, kind of out of my way, but...
Young craftsman. Don't get led to the last minute.
Somewhere along here? Whoop, no, somewhere down here.
Don't get left with last year's wares. Be ahead of the times and trends with these revolutionary designs.
I think that vendor must work for Apple. Don't be left with last year's wares. Spend another $1,500 on the latest crap. Well. Somewhere in here. Yeah, I do realize I could loot stuff, but... Okay,
I'm a little busy here.
I have a delivery from Zask. 5 swords, if I remember correctly.
Where were you yesterday?
Zask sends his apologies, and has offered to drop the price to 1,300.
Fair enough. Here's your auras. But tell him that if he's late on the next order, I'll have no choice but to bring him up on charges.
Huh? What exactly kind of contract is that? Okay, now we gotta head back here. And run around the whole stinking city again. Get lost.
Exotic wares and wedge.
Hey, dude.
You're back.
My front.
And the payment?
Of course.
Good work. Bastards get a bit touchy when they can't play with something shiny. Here's the payment I promised. That's not all. I was able to make you a nice pair of boots from the leftover dragon scales. Just try them on. I guarantee you won't want to take them off.
That sounds
I'll
ominous.
be honest, I wasn't convinced you'd return with the money. And since it seems I can trust you to keep me both out of jail and out of poverty,
Little do you know.
I need a favor.
I owe you quite a bit of gratitude. Name it.
Someone I care for is planning to do something very dangerous. I've tried to help, but she's insisting on doing it alone.
What are you asking, exactly?
Convince her to reconsider. And if that's not an option, please, try to keep her safe. Can I count on you?
You can count on me in the next video.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you. You'll find her in the northeast part of Shesnadar. She lives in a small rooftop addition there.
I'll find it.
So, dragon boots, are they actually of any interest to me? Increases speed, but yes, they are of interest to me. Poison resistance as well, that's nice. And the only thing that I'm missing out on is apparently they're not quite as good in terms of piercing. And at the moment it doesn't look like I have enough parts to upgrade them either. But I'm sold. I'm not that impressed with the way they look, but can't have everything. You know, I might just use this opportunity to switch to this armor I don't like. You know, I want the gem slots. Nice, poison resistance, okay. I kind of like the way they do that, where the... Oh, I didn't like the red mark on the boots, was what was bugging me. And look, I can change it. wonder if I've got this effeminate baby blue dye lying around. That's hard to tell. Is that? Well, you can't even tell they're dyed, but yeah, okay, whatever. Interesting to experiment at least. Now, what were we doing? So we've got... Does that use up the dye? It looks like it. I think I had 5 dyes, and now I have 4, which is fine. Okay, so I like the way they handle these bonuses as gems. Because then if you're gifted some kind of thing like these boots and you don't particularly need poison resistance, you can still extract the gem and put whatever you want, which is, I like that feature. So let's dismantle some more crap here and see if we luck out. And end up with enough stuff to craft something else. Isn't that just typical? Everything. Oh, I can't upgrade these boots now. I was going to say, isn't that typical? Everything I'm not wearing is upgradable. Okay, sure. Let's craft these. Go to the next level. Nice. I don't know what they gave me. I wasn't paying enough attention. Still, they're not very good in terms of piercing. But the whole way I play, I'm not supposed to be getting hit in the first place, so... I can dismantle this as well. And... it's a nice hat. I can't see myself wearing it. It just doesn't fit my character style. And these can go too. And it's kind of disappointing. I put a lot of effort into these, and I probably get shit back for dismantling them. But it is done. Oh boy. You know what? So I can stop having to worry about it. Let's just get rid of them. I'm not going to wear them. The end. And I gain some benefit. I can upgrade some stuff again. Let's upgrade these boots again. They're nice boots. I see myself holding on to them for a while. We got another % piercing. There we go. And we have another gem slot. Can we put anything of value in it? Trapper, Deadly Strike. No, that's no good. Sealing. Cool. And I'm actually glad I dyed those. They actually kind of fit the character. Okay, but with that, as soon as I decide to say my little speech, the guy starts yelling and jabbering at me.
Ow!
Ow. Yeah, I'm not wearing spiky armor, you loser. Okay. So with that, good choice of place to stand. So with that, I say I thank you for watching, and I thank you for listening, and I encourage you to... These guys have completely thrown me. I gotta move. I gotta... This is nuts. Standing in the middle. Oh, and you're gonna do the same thing, aren't you? There, look at that. In the middle of nowhere now. Ooh. Nice lighting. So with that, I thank you for watching, and I thank you for listening. I encourage you to leave comments, suggestions, or infantile abuse. I promise I read it all. And if you like my videos, don't forget to subscribe to my channel or give me the thumbs up. We will see you in the next one. Have a good one, folks. Cheers.